Welcome back to Elite Dangerous. I've been out exploring yet again, and this was one of the planets I found which had a ring around it. And I thought it was rather gorgeous. I got this really nice slow shot of us just looking down into this massive crater from the side of it. And yeah, it looks absolutely freaking amazing. Very surreal. And this is definitely what I'm loving about the Horizons update and kind of exploring around. Just finding planets like these. This was the first one where I found a kind of canyon that I could kind of fly through. And probably kind of the deepest and least wide one that I've ever found, so I could fly through it. And it's pretty cool. And of course there's a planet, or I think that was a planet, not a moon. I think it was two planets were orbiting each other. So quite a spectacle to see that as you're flying through the canyons. But I don't really think you get a sense of speed. Like I look to the right now, but you don't really get a sense of speed of actually how fast you're going through. I think maybe having a smaller ship would be quite cool to kind of buzz through these canyons with. Maybe a Viper or something. The ass was a little bit fat for it, I think, just kind of a bit slow. This was this was a moon I was on, and you can see the kind of ring planet back there, and you can see another moon back there as well, and I thought that was unique. I hadn't seen a kind of skyline like that before, so I took a good little video of that. This was another planet what I found, not nearly as interesting in canyon systems, but still really nice to just fly over and go towards this planet. And it looks just spectacular, absolutely gorgeous. I'm currently trying to get my exploration rank up so that I can get the Farseer's upgrade for FTL range upgrade unlocked. So I've been handing in all my exploration data to her, and so far I'm making quite good progress. It's still a massive grind, this game, unfortunately, though. This was another planet. This was probably the most kind of like mountainous and rocky one that I've ever seen. It took me a long time to actually find some place to land. There was just these bumps everywhere, and I was determined to land somewhere in this kind of mountain area. And once I did, I went and I checked out the shadow this mountain was casting, and was really impressed by how gorgeous it looked. And the shadow was getting rendered pretty well by the Xbox, so I was quite impressed. And of course the little vehicle there with its lights on just looks freaking amazing. Absolutely gorgeous. Would love to be on these planets with other people. That's the next thing I got to do one day. So this was calling the ship out and asking it to land. So it was landing in complete darkness, which actually makes me now think I should actually land on planets on the dark side sometimes, because the difference in lighting is incredible. Like, look at the stars in the background, freaking amazing. And I thought my ship landing looked rather sweet. But I gotta say, I'm getting a bit bored of the asp. I'm looking forward to getting back to inhabited space to check out my Imperial Clipper again and my career. So this was something I'd never seen before. This was a water world orbiting another planet. So I think that was a gas giant in the background. And this water world with I think it had life on it, was orbiting around that gas giant. That's the first time I've ever seen that. That was cool. This is another ring system, another planet with a ring, with the star being very close. So that looked just spectacular. Maybe I should have actually went down a little bit further, so the planet would the sun would have actually been behind the ring. Maybe that would look really cool, but still, it looked freaking gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. Like, I can't get over how some of these vistas are just so goddamn spectacular. It's like I'm actually exploring the real universe. This was actually a crashed vehicle that I found, and it was out in deep space, like 1,000 light years from inhabited space. I was amazed to actually find it. And then I called my ship in, and this is something I really like doing, is just actually call my ship in and get it to land, because it just looks sweet to show it touching down. And the shadow really brings it together. Very nice. This has been returned to Farseer. so that I could hand in my exploration data. And I touched down very softly on the pad. Getting slightly better at landing on planets. I think I've blown myself up like 3 times so far when landing on planets, but I'm getting better. And this is me actually returning all the data, so this was quite a quick exploration mission. I think it was like maybe 2 hours perhaps of jumping out. So like probably about like half an hour to an hour jumping out the 1,000 light years. Hour exploring around and jumping back. So that first page was worth like 700,000. I'm quite amazed actually how much money I'm making from the exploration work. It's almost worth it time wise. Like you could definitely make more money bounty hunting, or definitely more money doing missions, but I was quite impressed. I'm actually making a relatively okay amount of money for the time invested, which is actually very handy. But I haven't found the materials I actually need for the FTL upgrade yet. And I've been landing on a lot of planets I'm exploring, but I just cannot find the right one. But there's going to be an update soon that will let you scan the planets and let you know what is actually on the surface, so you don't have to kind of guess so much. So hopefully I can actually find the one I'm looking for, which is a rare element, and I need it for the upgrades. And if I can find it, then I'm going to be very much on my way to getting a brand new upgrade to my FTL, because currently I'm going to wait until like unlock the top tier one and then go for it. So this is another page. This is 400,000 credits, so it's not my biggest haul for bringing in exploration data, but it's not bad. And you can see I managed to find a whole bunch of planets no one had ever seen before, which is really cool. And like this is, like I say, it's only going out like 1,000 light years, and I'm finding, it's because there's so many goddamn stars in this galaxy that only going out that far, I'm still finding brand new worlds that no one has ever seen before, and that's cool. And this was me decided to land on a planet with my Imperial Clipper, and it looks freaking sweet. And as you can see, I decided to land on the dark side of the planet as well, so they could see like those neon lights, because I'm not really a fan of the neon lights, but on a planet and that's dark, looks amazing. Alright guys, so thanks for watching. You can catch the other exploration video I did earlier, but I will catch you next time.